Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is July 31st, 2022. Hope you're all doing well. In today's segment, we'll take a look at how to make money by selling put options. When the volatility is high, selling put options is a great way to generate income. So with that, let's jump in and get started. Look, I'm on Thinkorswim platform, which is one of my favorite platform when it comes to options trading. So in Thinkorswim platform, right now I'm on Stock Hacker. Stock Hacker is a very good tool. You can really hack the stocks and find out best stocks to sell call options, to sell put options, to buy call and put option. That's why I love this Stock Hacker. Look, you can pay a lot of money for a lot of these platforms, or you can do it free of charge or free of any cost in Stock Hacker in Thinkorswim. That's why I love to use Stock Hacker. Look, this is my favorite scanner here. I got here for my put options trading. I got stock. It's more than $30. That way I do get some premium by selling put options below the current stock price. And then I got the market cap. I made sure market cap is above $1 billion, so that way I don't get some of these small stocks that might go under and go bankrupt. And I want to make sure beta is more than 1. That means the stock trades along with the S&P 500, goes up and down. At least the minimum is 1, maximum can be more. And then I want to make sure the option days to expiration, I did not select anything. I can say cancel this one here because I'm not in the option screener. I can just cancel this one here. And then you got here IV percentile. In Thinkorswim platform, IV percentile is named a little bit incorrectly. It throws a lot of people off guard. IV percentile in Thinkorswim platform means IV rank. I want to make sure the IV rank is between 35% and 100%. Higher the better. That tells you these stocks are volatile. I put 35 here because there are some stocks with even you get some good premium when it's lower. And then you got here average volume. I want to make sure the average volume for the stock I'm looking at least 1 million shares traded. That's why I got here average volume in the 50 period moving average is more than 1 million shares traded. And I also want to make sure stock moves. That's why I want to make sure the average trading range is at least more than 60 cents. The stock moves at least 60 cents on a daily basis in the last 14 days. This will help me to avoid some stocks which are acquisition. They announced the acquisitions, stock went up, stays there, doesn't move much. I can ignore such candidates here. Look at a little more volatile stocks. You could even go higher and say more than $1. That's also okay. And then finally, last criteria that I have is IV percentile is more than historical IV percentile. That tells me, this current IV percentile is more than historical IV percentile. That tells me I can get some good premium. So with that, this is my scanner, and look, you can add the stock scanner here. By just clicking here, you can add stock scanner, option scanner, fundamental, study and pattern. And right now I've added stock and study scanner, as you can see here. And with that, what I will do is I will just hit the scan. As you can see here, it will scan stocks with this criteria here. Look, we got the stocks here. And top of the list is we got AMD here. I also sorted by volume. Look, AMD top of the list here, and look, earning is coming up 8/2. That's just Tuesday, which is the day after tomorrow. As you scan through here, we got price is at $94 right now. VWAP is 82. This VWAP is 20-day VWAP for you folks who are selling put options. Typically, you should go below the 30-day VWAP, below the 30-day VWAP, and sell put options there. If you're selling put options, generally go below 82. We'll go into a little more details here and give you some good idea. I like to do at least probability of touch around 30% or so. That's when I sell put options. And then you got here difference, how much it's off of 52-week high. Look, AMD is 42% off of its 52-week high, and it's about 24% from its 52-week low. That tells me a good idea where the stock is at right now. I can see by this stock is down 42% and it's trying to go higher right now. As you see here, I got how much is it above 20-day exponential moving average or below. Right now it's 8% above its 20-day exponential moving average. That tells me it's bullish generally. Price to earning is 35. That tells me company is profitable. It's generating some earnings. That's also great. Volatility index is nice and high, 57%. IV percentile is 43. That tells me it's relatively high IV percentile, not super crazy high. And as you scan through here, we got IV implied volatility of 57%, nice and high market cap. Sizzle index 0.9 tells me there are more call options bought or call options traded than put options. If it's over 1, that tells me there are more. Actually, Sizzle index is telling you if the option volume right now it is 0.9, not too much, not too bad. And then you got earnings rate coming up, as you can see here. Next two are very important. I'll take a close look at these. We got RSI on a daily basis, which is 63, and RSI on a 30-minute basis, which is 68. That tells me from a momentum perspective, this stock is getting momentum here. The moment daily RSI is more than 30-minute RSI, that tells me momentum is picking up here. Stock is trending higher. That's a great news here. From a market maker move perspective, look, earning is coming up. Stock can go up or down by $6. That tells me if somebody is selling some strangles, you can look at the market maker move and go a couple dollars even beyond it and sell your strangle there. And put call ratio here is 0.4. That tells me there are more call options traded than put option. That's why put call ratio is well below 0.50. And then I got here the TTM squeeze indicator. We don't need to go there right now, but look, some stocks I got TTM squeeze. For example, Devon, there's a nice daily squeeze here. Actually, it's already squeeze is done. We got 5L, means we got 5 long bars already. So a little bit it's already had a squeeze. So this is my favorite scanner here. So what I could do is I could just go here and save this scanner. Look, I could say save scanner here, and I got stock hacker scanner. It's a little more restricted. I don't want to look at all the stocks here. I want to look at a little more volatile stocks. So once I settle down on my stock scanner, look, I get a very good idea what to do here, and we got here a few great ones here. So next I would go to my option scanner or option hacker. Option hacker is a great way to hack for the options here. So here I could just go here and say I could just scan again here. And look, right now I'm very restrictive. That's why I don't have too many names here. What I could do is I can be a little bit less restrictive, and I could say I want to look at all optionable, and instead of stock hacker here, I could say I want to look at Russell 1000 and go from there. I would go here to Russell 1000. These are 1000 big names, as many of you know here. I could just do a scan here. And look, I got the list here. Since we are trying to sell put options here, I could just look at put here. I can say option type here, and let's see here, not this one here. So I could look at this here, and I could look at some of these great stocks where I can sell put options and go from there. And look, from a stock perspective, I got here NVIDIA here. I got some call coming up in NVIDIA. What this is telling you is really currently, see here, if you sell 235 NVIDIA call, you can make around $1.03, which is $103. So what I could do by looking at this, I could also sort this by open interest, so that way I could look at high open interest at top here. Look, we got high open interest at the top here, and we got few names which are high open interest coming up at the top here. So with that, we could go in and sell some put options on some of these stocks here. And look, we got some call, Nvidia looks like it's on the top here, and so on and so forth. So this is how I kind of quickly look at the what's trending higher, where open interest is high, and go from there. Look, we got few stocks here which are doing very well. I could even bump up my volume here and look at some high volume names here. Look, we can go right here. All right, so we got option volume 50 here. I could bump this up to 100, and we could scan again. And I want to make sure I have a little more nice volume here. Look, we got few names here. We got Nvidia, and we got few more here. And if I go to my stock hacker here, we got some great names here. For example, AMD is a great name. I could now go into AMD option chain and sell some put option here. Look, we got AMD. Let's bring up AMD here. All right, so look, we got AMD here. We got as you see here, we can go to chart mode here and look at the chart of AMD. Look, AMD, nice looking chart. Stock is trying to go higher as we expected. Nice uptick here, and on the balance volume is also going higher. I like it. And look, RSI is also bumping higher as we saw earlier. And from a market bullishness perspective, we got blue line crossing the red line. It's bullish right now. And look, smart money is pouring into the stock. That's why check-in money flow is going higher. And IV rank is 43, which is not too bad. So with that, you could now go in and sell some put options. So we have choices as we sell put options here. One option is to go at 19 days out. It's a monthly expiration cycle. And look, we got stock price at 94, as you can see here, $94. All-time high is 164, and that's a good good way to go. And you could just go here and keep watching. We got here 79, 80, and so on and so forth. If you are conservative, keep watch on probability of touch. I would go around 30% or so here. I would go probably around 80 or 81 here, and sell some put options right here and make some money. For example, I could go here to 81 and sell some put option right here. And look, my midpoint right now is 92. I could just say 92 right here and collect $92. If the stock stays above above my strike price, which is 81 by expiration, which is around the corner, August 22, I get to collect $92. And this will go worthless. This will expire worthless. I can collect $92. So for the folks who want to sell a little bit longer term put options, you could also go a little more longer here. Look, we got a 47 expiration date. It's a monthly expiration. Typically we have a little more dollar amount there and a little more volume. You could go here, you could get some great money. You could go at probability of touch around say 30% here and sell a put option right here and collect good money here, $119. If the stock stays above say $75 before 16th of September, which is 47 days out, you get to keep that $119. Look, midpoint is 119. You could go here and collect $119. So this is one of the best way to generate some income. You don't need to worry too much. AMD is a great stock. You will do very well. So with that, you could confirm and send this, and you can go back to your scanner. All right, so we are in stock scanner. Sometimes this IV versus the current IV percentile versus historic IV percentile. I said at least current IV percentile is 1% greater than historic IV percentile. Sometimes this trips up. It will get you a little bit less volume. So I could remove this scan right from here and make it a little more less restrictive and go from there. Look, with that I could scan again here. All right, so we got few more names here. Look, we got Amazon.com, Amazon on top here with the nice and high volume, 148 million shares traded. Right now stock price is 134. And you could also look here from a RSI perspective. We got RSI on a daily basis, it's 68. RSI on a 30-minute basis, it's 49. That tells you Amazon is trending down right now. So this could be a good candidate for trading the trade here, as you call it. We could do that also. As you go into the chart here, we can go to Amazon.com, AMZN. Look, Amazon stock went higher, as you can see here. After the earnings, stock shot up higher. This one still has got high short ratio even up here, so you got to be slightly careful. This one even can go higher. That's why I would not sell credit spread. I would not buy credit spread, but you could also buy put spread here on stock like Amazon.com, but I would not bet against Amazon. This can even continue to go higher. But normally if you want to buy some put credit spread, typically look for RSI on a daily basis, RSI on a 30-minute basis. If the RSI on a daily basis is higher than RSI on a 30-minute basis, you could sell some, you could buy some put credit spread and make some money as stock comes down. And look from an IV percentile perspective, we got IV percentile right here, 41. What I would do, Amazon is one of my favorite stock. Normally I don't mind selling put options on Amazon, even up here. So I would go to my trade tab here, bring up AMZN, it's already here. And look, I would go a little bit shorter term for Amazon here. Right now stock price is 134. You could look at probability of touch here, say around let's see here, a probability of touch, you could go around 30% or so. Look, you could sell about, look at the open interest here. We got nice and high open interest at right here at 120. You could sell some 120 put option here and collect 72 cents or so, around 70 cents, and go from there. Look, you can sell this and collect midpoint here, which is 70 cents, and go from there. If Amazon stays above the strike price 120, you get to keep $70 and go from there. It's one of the good way. It's not too much money, but you can keep on selling put options and they keep on expiring worthless, and you can generate some great money, especially when Fed is on our side right now. All right, so we can go back here to our scan here, and look, we got a few more names coming up here. And we got few more. I love many of these names here. Look, we got Chevron here. Chevron, look, volatile IV percentile is 40. You could go for Chevron also. And normally what I would do is I would even say more than 40 here. So that way you get a little more juicier premium place here and go from there. All right, so now we got IV percentile more than 40 here. Some of them have got even higher IV percentile. Look, we got Coinbase, very dangerous stock. You got to be slightly careful on Coinbase. You got to know what you're doing, but you could sell some put option on Coinbase also. Look at the chart here for Coinbase. Look, stock shot up, as you can see here. Company's got some litigation going on, nice and high volume on the balance volume here. Stock shot up, as you can see here. RSI 68 at this time. You got to be careful here, and you could go back to here our scan here and keep a watch on what's going on. Look, RSI is 51, but on a 30-minute chart here, RSI is 49. That tells you it may be a little bit weakening, but if you want to do a fade trade here, look for even higher RSI on a daily basis, maybe above 60 or 70, then lower RSI on a 30-minute basis. that's the candidate for a fade trade, but Coinbase is not a fade trade yet. So you could do one thing. If you want to do something with the Coinbase here, you could bring up Coinbase. Look, we got Coinbase $62, as you can see here, and all-time high is 368. Ouch, that's a huge all-time high. You could do the same thing here. You could look at the probability of touch around 23, around 30 here. Look at 40, you get a decent amount of money. I would even go lower here. Look at the open interest here. Open interest is high at right here at $40. I would sell right here. I don't want to be greedy here. I would collect 97 cents or $97, which is midpoint here, and sell some put option here and go from there. All right, so let's go back here to scan tab. We got a few more here. We got ConocoPhillips, again a great one. I love this company here. Look, ConocoPhillips is trying to looks like CS. Our daily RSI is 59, almost hitting 60. But look, it's even getting stronger with a 30-minute chart here. 30-minute RSI is 64. And nice and high IV percentile 43, not too bad. You could do same thing here and sell some put options in ConocoPhillips and go from there. Look, earning is coming up on 8.4. That's why this stock has got a high IV percentile. You could do the same thing here for ConocoPhillips and sell some put option here and go. All right, so look, we got ConocoPhillips $97, as you can see here. And look, we got all-time high 124, and you could look at probability of touch right here. I would go around 30 right here. Look, $87 versus 97, $10 below the current price. And you could just look at the open interest also here. Look, open interest at 87.5 is super high. I would just probably sell right here. And if you're conservative, you could sell here. We got high open interest at 85 also, but you could sell right here and make some good money here, which is 87 cents. Look, we got 78 cents on a midpoint here, $78, and generate some good money here. And sometimes folks want to just look at the option scanner. You could just go here and look at the option scanner also. And these are some good stocks. You could sell some put options and make some great money. I also love to sell put options on my favorite ETFs. So what I would do is, instead of all stocks here, I would go to ETFs. So I could go here and say ETFs, all ETFs, and go with the same criteria. Now instead of stocks, we're looking at ETFs. And for ETF, I would say IV percentile a little bit lower here, maybe say 30 or so, because these days ETFs are a little bit they went too much high. Look, we got some ETFs, as you can see here. We got SPY, XLE, and some of these ETFs have got a little bit higher IV percentile here. You could even sell some put options on these and go from there. Look, we got IWM. IWM is 36, XSPY is 39. You could sell some put options way below and make some good money. And in the meantime, let's go to option hacker here and look at the option hacker and see what we can do here. So we got interact with all optionable, and we got exclude here. We got all these things going on here. And I could also say we got all these things here, and let's try to add an option filter here and go to option. And we are adding option filter here, and look, we got implied volatility. We are not doing anything here. And let's see what all we have here. All right, so we got a lot of things here. We don't need to worry too much. Let me remove this. There's nothing significant coming up here. And we got here Russell 1000 here. Instead of Russell 1000, I could say all optionable and leave it at that too. Let's do that. Let's say category all stocks, all optionable. And look, we got a bunch of things here. And what we do is we can also add a stock filter here, and let's add one or two things on the stock side and go from there. Look, we got stock here. I say I want to make sure stock price is more than $30. so that way I get a little more bigger names here. To when you're selling put options, you want a little bit bigger stocks here. And I would also add a volume here. You can go back here, add filter, and say stock here. I would say volume. All right, so volume, let's say minimum 1 million shares traded, so that way we get liquid ones. All right. Now we are whittling down a little bit with this criteria here. Look, we got all these things going on here, and we got options again, which is great. All right, so we got our options, both calls and puts here, and we could now look at some of these things and go from there. Look, we got all these great ones here. Call, all the top ones are call. So if you just want to see put options here, you could go to delta here. So we got -20 to +20. You could say -20 to 0 here, so that way we get we don't get call options, we get put options here. All right, so let's instead of 0, let's say -20 and -10. All right. Looks like we don't have anything. Let's put -20 again. We'll get both call and put options. We could look at some of these names and see what we can sell put options on. All right, let's say +20. I was actually missing the one right here. We have just call here. Let's say just put here and go from there. Look, we got here all the put options. My favorite way to do this is really look at open interest here. Look, we got few stocks with great high open interest. Look, we got Apple here. Apple, we got September 22 140 put. We get around 99 cents, about $1 here. And look, we got nice open interest here, nice volume. And look, there is a nice implied volatility here. You could look at this one. Probability of touch is around 23%. You could safely sell some put option here and make some money here. All right, let's go back here to Apple. Apple is, by the way, one of my favorite stock to sell put option because it generally trends higher, as many of you know here. All right, we're looking at September, and look, we got September 47 days out here. And if you go back to scan, look, we got Apple. We are looking at 140 put here. We can go back here at 140 right here, and look, there's a nice open interest like we saw earlier. And look, it's you get about 99 cents, which is actually 97 cents, which is $97. Could just sell this and make some good money here. All right, $97. You could sell this one here. And as I go back here, look, we got some great names with nice and high open interest here. You could do Apple, you could do Otis. We got Microsoft, again, one of my favorite. Nvidia is bar none. I had been selling put options on Nvidia for a long time. And we got Microsoft and so on and so forth. You could sell some put option and make some great money. With this, we'll wrap it up here. Thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.